got out of the cab and I walked up to the guard room and realized my zipper was undone.
Oh, no.
So that was just great, man. So when you were driving with my zipper undone.
Who told you? The guard?
Nobody. I've noticed somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey guys, Clinton Jaws here. Okay, I used to be a cop. I'm not a cop anymore. I'm retired. This is a cassette tape. This is my Walkman. That was my first call home when I arrived in Depot. And yes, when I arrived in Depot, my zipper was down. That's how I arrived to the guard room, with my zipper down. You know, Depot was the best part of my life, the most satisfying part of my life that I've ever had. And I'm sorry, kids. I'm sorry to the wife. But when I got that badge, it was the most satisfying moment, happiest day of my life. And I probably shouldn't say that, but it's true. It was true. There's not a better feeling than graduating from Depot. You spend all this time to get there, and you make it and you graduate. And then the fun begins. You got to go to work, right? Okay. This is what I'm doing. And I hate to name it this. I don't know what I'm going to name it. But I want to give you guys RCMP Depot Tips. Or RCMP Tip. I was going to sit down here for a couple hours and talk about Depot, and I don't want to do it that way. I want to break it down into short videos, hopefully shorter than 5 minutes. Maybe come up with 50 or 100 tips. But I want the tips to be meaningful. I want the tips to help you stay in Depot, not get kicked out of Depot. You know, I could sit here and tell you, oh, you got to get in shape. You got to get in shape before you go to Depot. You already know that. It's not what you want to hear. And by the way, you don't have to be in shape going to Depot. Think about how many people are out of shape at Depot right now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm not going to tell you silly things like you need to bring a trunk to Depot. Yeah, they told me I needed to bring a trunk. Recruiting section said you need to bring a trunk. Thank God I didn't. Nobody did. I don't know why they said it. So it's going to be tip. In the thumbnail, you're going to see, I'm going to label it number 1, tip number 2. Like I said, I don't know how many of these it's going to be. I guess until I run out of, I'm going to be talking about Depot a lot. And I got a little list here. Tip number 1. Don't say anything stupid. Okay. I know. You're probably thinking, oh, that's a tip? Yeah, that's a tip. Don't say anything stupid. I've seen a lot of people get kicked out of Depot for saying stupid things. Me and Weatherby are in the cafeteria. It's probably our first week. And I turn to him and I go, Dave, look around. Look around the cafeteria. Now, I know I'm not going to be popular saying this. But I said, they're all geeks. Look at, everybody's a geek. And what do geeks like to do? They like to tell on you. So watch what you say to them. When I was in Depot, we had peer assessments halfway through, where every single person in your troop wrote an assessment about you, what they thought about you. People got kicked out after the peer assessments. I seen people leave. One guy told somebody in their troop, I had a dream. I dreamt that I killed everybody in my troop. He was gone after the peer assessments. So a lot of the people that you're in Depot with, they like to complain. So be careful. Just watch what you say. The night before our peer assessments, we had a troop meeting. Joe Party, our right marker, sat everybody down, and he said, which was probably one of the best things he did for our troop. He said, hey guys, if you got anything to say to anybody in these peer assessments that we got to hand in tomorrow, you say it to them right now, to their face, right now. And that, I think that went a long way. We didn't say anything to each other. We made as though that... See, Joe put everybody in the position of, if you don't got anything bad to say, if you have something bad to say, you say it right now. And so everybody thought, well, now I can't write down all the bad things I wanted to talk about, because I know there's people in your troop that you don't like. And Joe gave us the opportunity to say it to their face. If you don't say it to their face, you're backstabbing them by writing it down on a piece of paper. And that was a good meeting. I don't know if you guys do peer assessments anymore. My whole point is, I don't know if I made sense there. My whole point is just watch what you say to one another. When you guys are finally allowed to leave depot and go out and go out. When you guys are finally not locked down, maybe you're not anymore, I don't know. And you go out and about. You go to the bars. You rent a room, you get a rental car. Don't tell a broad she has nice tits, okay? Okay. That happened. Don't say it, okay? Don't smash chicks. Let them smash you. Pick the right girl, okay? We had a guy in our troop that didn't pick the right girl. He picked a crazy girl, and she used to call the payphones constantly, looking for him, yelling at him. So I guess that's don't say anything stupid like that. This is silly, but this is stuff that really happened to us. And I shouldn't have said smash. Make love, yeah. Make love to the right girl while you're in depot, okay? That's important. I said a stupid thing in depot once. We went to the bar, it was probably the Hat. We went to the bar, about 5 of us hop in a cab, and we're driving back to the guard room. We're driving back to depot. And I don't know why I did this. I guess I was trying to be funny. But there's a car with a couple chicks in there and a guy. And he pulls up beside the cab and I roll down the window. Party at depot. That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that because the car followed us back to the guard room. You don't want to make a scene when you're in depot. You don't want to say stupid things. My right marker got mad at me. I got mad back, which I was in the wrong, but I got mad, and he bailed me out of the situation. But the guy driving, when he pulled up to the guard room, I thought there was a party at depot. Now, if that would have got to the instructors, who knows what would happen, right? You want to keep yourself out of the radar. And I definitely didn't do that night. Nothing became of it, which is a good thing. So I guess that's my first tip about depot. Don't say anything stupid. And for God's sakes, if you're in class and you want class to end early, don't be the what if guy. Don't say, Corporal, what if? Don't ask the questions in class. Because we all got to stay there in class and wait for the corporal to answer your stupid question. I love you, Bobby Henderson, but you love to ask the what if question. What if, and I'll never forget it, what if I fell in the water, the ocean, and I got out, will my gun still work? Like, we don't want to hear the answer. We don't want to hear your question. Don't be that guy or girl. Or girl, yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. Tip number 2 coming up soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye. That was fucking terrible. Should I do it over? My God, what's wrong with me?
What's that?